All right, so everyone's been talking about Manchester United's new manager and how the team's been looking.
Yeah, their last match really got people talking.
For sure. I mean, a 4-0 win against Everton.
Not just any win either, right?
Exactly. I mean, you really have to go back all the way to August 2021 to find the last time they won a Premier League match by 4 goals.
And Ruben Amorim.
Their new manager.
Yeah, this is actually his first Premier League win.
So cool to see him building on that success he had back in Europe.
Definitely. So let's take a deep dive into this match.
Let's break down how it all happened, from the get-go.
Right, from kickoff.
It seemed like Manchester United were in control.
They really dominated possession early, but...
Everton had their moments.
Oh, absolutely. On the counterattack, especially.
Led by Beto.
Yeah. He had a great chance around the 15-minute mark.
I remember that.
But just couldn't put it away.
If he had scored there...
It could have been a completely different game.
Totally. But Everton's game plan was pretty clear,
To soak up the pressure, and put them on the break.
Exactly.
And for a while, it was working.
It really was.
But then...
That first goal, that was the turning point.
It really shifted the momentum.
It came from a corner kick.
Which I think is interesting because
set
pieces haven't really been their strong suit.
You're right. Not in recent years, at least.
So to see them score from a corner...
It was a well-worked routine, too.
Fernandes with a perfect delivery.
Right to Rashford.
Who was in the right place at the right time.
His volley, it took a slight deflection.
Off of Branthwaite.
Yeah, but found the back of the net.
And you know what they say.
Set pieces can change the entire game.
They really can.
And that goal really opened the floodgates.
Because it wasn't long before.
Goal number 2.
And this one started with Amad Diallo.
Winning the ball high up the pitch.
He's been fantastic this season.
Such an exciting young player.
Then it was Fernandes driving into the box.
Setting up Zirkzee.
For an easy tap in. And that was a huge goal for Zirkzee.
How come?
Well, remember, he hadn't scored since the very first game of the season.
Right.
So this goal must have been a huge weight off his shoulders.
What I find interesting, though, is...
Go on.
Zirkzee's playing a bit out of position on the wing.
Yeah, seems like Amorim might be experimenting a bit.
Trying to find the best way to use him.
I think that's a good sign. Shows he's not afraid to try new things.
So, 2 goals down in the first half.
Everton were reeling.
And if they were hoping for a comeback in the second half...
It didn't happen.
No, not at all.
I mean, the third goal came literally seconds after the restart.
I was looking at my watch. I couldn't believe how quickly they scored.
It was unbelievable.
Just demoralizing for Everton.
And again, Amad Diallo was right in the thick of it.
That kid is electric.
He just blew past Everton's defense.
And found Rashford with a perfect pass.
Who slotted it right through Pickford's legs.
For his second goal of the match.
Clinical finish.
It seems like Amad Diallo is the key to this new attacking style.
What do you see in his play that's making such a difference?
Well, it's more than just his speed.
Because he's got plenty of that.
Yeah, he's so fast, but he's also making really intelligent runs.
Finding space that other players don't see.
And linking up brilliantly with Fernandes and Rashford.
Creating so many chances for them.
And then, of course, we have to talk about the 4th goal.
The final nail in the coffin.
Just after the hour mark, and guess who was involved again?
Amad Diallo. He just sliced through Everton's defense.
Like a hot knife through butter.
And found Zirkzee.
Who finished with confidence for his second goal.
Another point worth mentioning.
What's that?
Both of Zirkzee's goals were assisted by Amad.
That partnership is definitely something to keep an eye on.
Definitely.
We also have to talk about the tactical changes Amorim has brought in.
Especially the new wingback system.
It seems to be working so well.
You've got Dalot and Malaysia bombing down the flanks.
Overlapping runs.
Constantly putting Everton's defense under pressure.
I mean, it's just so hard to defend against.
You're outnumbered on the wings.
And the space just opens up in the middle.
Exactly.
And then the substitutions Amorim made around the 60th minute.
Bringing on Fred and Lindelof.
Really solidified their control.
Those two are rocks defensively.
Everton had no chance of getting back into the game.
None at all.
So what does all this mean for both teams?
Well, for Manchester United,
it's their 4th win in a row at Old Trafford.
They're building some serious momentum.
And it's a real statement win.
Showing everyone they're a force to be reckoned with.
But for Everton...
it's their 6th defeat in 13 games.
That's not good.
Not at all. They're in real danger of falling into the relegation zone.
It's got to be concerning for them.
To summarize, this was a dominant display by Manchester United.
Yeah, with Rashford, Zirkzee, and Amad putting on a show.
And, of course, we have to give credit to Amorim.
For his tactical brilliance.
I think this match could be a turning point for both teams.
I think so, too.
For Manchester United, it could be the start of something special.
But for Everton,
it's a wake-up call.
a sign that they need to figure things out.
Quickly.
Manchester United have a big match coming up against Arsenal next week.
Do you think this win gives them the confidence to go toe-to-toe with them?
It has to, right?
Okay.
But Arsenal are a tough opponent.
One of the best in the league.
Do you think Amorim will stick with this attacking formation?
Or will he try to be more cautious against Arsenal?
That's the big question.
I guess we'll have to wait and see.
It's going to be a fascinating match.
Can't wait.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive, everyone.
It's been a pleasure breaking down this match with you.
And until next time, keep on analyzing.
And keep on supporting your team.
See you later.
Bye for now.